for all of our ladies while they're preparing and pregnant. I actually used it during pregnancy on my belly. I mean, I still have stretch marks, but not as bad as they could be. And it does really help if you're consistent. I mean, again, you have to be consistent with it, but it can help the skin kind of bounce back. It won't be perfect, but it does help.
Welcome back to Fat Fragile TV. I'm Sarah Clark.
And I'm Brandy Bosco.
Today we are talking about dry skin brushing. This is something that we talk a lot with our couples in the couples coaching program and the wonderful dry skin brush. So let's just talk about some of the benefits then, Brandy.
So there's a couple of different things. I mean, it's exfoliating. So you're definitely going to be exfoliating and getting rid of those dead skin cells. It helps to open up the pores before your shower. So if you're having a nice hot shower, it opens up those pores and allows toxins to come out. And the other thing that's really beneficial with dry skin brushing is that it helps to move the lymph. So the lymph is just a system of vessels right beneath the skin. It's similar to like our blood vessels, but it carries waste out of our body. And unlike the heart, or unlike blood vessels that has the heart to pump it, our lymph system doesn't have anything to pump it. And so we have to do things like brush our skin. So, you're just doing nice light strokes, like not heavy at all. That kind of helps to move the lymph. Walking is very lymphatic. We also talk about rebounding. So jumping on a little mini trampoline, that really helps to move the lymph system. And that's really helpful because it's helping to get all of the junk and the waste out of your body so that you are detoxifying properly and you're not feeling yucky. I'm sure all of us have had those times when we're sick and our glands are swollen in our armpits or in our throat or in our necks, and we just kind of feel like in a funk. And usually that's because our lymph system is blocked up, things aren't moving, we're not eliminating properly. So by really focusing on that every day, it really helps to keep your mind clear and helps to detoxify.
Yeah, and it's also good for cellulite, back to the legs there, and then also for an energy boost. I find after I do it, it is weird where you're doing this brushing and it is kind of invigorating, and then you have a nice, as you say, it opens up your pores and you have a nice warm shower, or you can do a bath, but it is very energizing.
It is, and it also helps with skin tightening. So, for all of our ladies while they're preparing and pregnant, I actually used it during pregnancy on my belly. I mean, I still have stretch marks, but not as bad as they could be. And it does really help if you're consistent. I mean, again, you have to be consistent with it, but it can help the skin kind of bounce back. It won't be perfect, but it does help.
Yeah, so now let's just talk about how we go about doing it. So, say you want to probably do it, you want to get into being consistent is important. But yeah, how do we do it?
So you want to start, I generally will start with the back of my hands. So you'll start with the back of your hands, so you can do how to do it. And you want to do very light strokes, and you want to do about 6 to 8 strokes in each area. And then you flip it over and you do the palm of your hand,
Oh,
and
you
then
do
you
the
go
palm?
up your
Doesn't
arm.
that give
And
you
you're
like,
always going in the direction up towards your heart. So that's really important. And if there's areas where you have cellulite, you could do circular motions. And again, it's not really hard. It's just little circular motions. So once you've done all of that up to your chest, then you go down and you move to your feet and really focus on the bottoms of your feet. That's really lymphatic. The back of your knees are really lymphatic, and then your groin area. So really like making sure you're working those areas because it does help to release the lymph. Another area where there's a lot of lymph is your armpit. And so when you're in your armpit area, you want to kind of go up and down and then also side to side under your armpit to really, really work that area. And for us women, you don't want to do a lot of it in your breast area, but it is helpful because, I mean, breast health is important. So you're going to want to kind of sweep underneath, again, from your armpit underneath the breast area towards your heart. That's kind of really helpful as well.
very nice. So, yeah, always towards the heart, and you want to do it for about is it like 6 to 10 times per. Yeah, it's interesting. I haven't done it on the palms of my hands. That kind of gives me the shivers actually when you're doing that because it.
Well, it's really nice. Like it's not very hard. So I'm not pressing. It's just very, very like almost like butterfly kisses strokes. Very, very light strokes because it's, you've got lymph everywhere. So you're doing the palms of your hands, the back of your hands, up your arm. And in those cellulite areas like your hips and your, your rear and all that stuff, you could go a little
Your
bit harder
glute,
if you
yeah.
want, and do circles, because it does help to kind of break up that cellulite. I mean, it's not going to get rid of it completely, but it does help.
Yeah, this is especially when you're going through the elimination diet, making any kind of dietary changes, having detox symptoms like we've talked about with headaches or nausea, or if you even have what other kind of detox symptoms. But yeah, there's lots of them. So like acne, things like that. To keep doing this on a continual basis, it may feel like it's not doing anything, but it's doing a lot of good work.
Yeah. Now you can also use, this is a little face brush.
Oh, face one, yeah.
So you can also use that on your face. It's a lot softer. And again, you're going to want to do upward strokes. So especially like on your neck, upward strokes. And then on your face, you want to be really, really gentle and just do circular areas. And be mindful, if it's an area where you don't want your skin to sag, don't brush down so that it's sagging, brush up. Nice brush strokes. And again, that can be helpful with detox, because you might find that your eyes are puffy or your face is puffy, you're retaining water, especially around your cycle. This can be really helpful for that.
Awesome, great. So if you want to learn more about more detox strategies, there's information actually on the blog, as well as you can book a free consult, and we'll chat more about seeing how our programs can help you. Take care and have a great day.